A common strategy for scaling Amazon ad revenue is to simply raise bids and increase daily budgets. This chart breaks down the math at the six-figure spend level. At $100,000 a month in ad spend, a 5% inefficiency rate results in $5,000 of immediate, direct loss. Traditional PPC bidding ignores shopper intent. Under this model, you pay the same cost per click for a complete stranger as you do for a warm lead who just abandoned your product in their cart. Many accounts actively pay Amazon to show ads to customers who just purchased a 6-month supply of the product. These shoppers cannot mathematically repurchase yet, but the seller is still funding the impression. Scaling at the elite tiers is less about outspending the competition and more about outmaneuvering them by plugging these structural leaks. The first major leak usually starts in broad match discovery campaigns. While these are meant to find new keywords, they often end up stealing budget away from your proven, high-converting terms. To fix this, high-level sellers use a strategy called isolating the winners. You pull every high-performing search term out of those broad campaigns and move them into strict, exact match campaigns. By isolating the keyword, you push bids on known converters without dragging wasteful traffic. In practice, this surgical control causes ACOS to drop sharply. With budget no longer split, you maintain total sales volume at a much lower cost. This level of control is a mandatory prerequisite for scaling. You isolate what works before you pour fuel on the campaign. Amazon Marketing Cloud, or AMC, shifts advertising from targeting what people search to targeting who they are and how they've interacted with your brand. The Warm Lead Bid Boost automatically doubles your bid if a searcher visited your product page within the last 14 days. For defense, if a shopper just purchased, the system triggers an absolute zero bid to ensure you aren't wasting impressions. The capital saved by blocking these impossible repurchases is immediately recycled into campaigns focused on acquiring new customers. Tools like Amazon Marketing Stream take this further by enabling hourly dayparting. The system identifies when your conversion rates drop during the day and lowers your bids automatically to protect your margins. Behavioral bidding removes the guesswork from the auction. By using specific visitor and buyer data, you ensure high-value bids are reserved for shoppers with the highest intent to purchase. The Demand-Side Platform, or DSP, represents the shift from reactive keyword hunting to predictive behavior-based advertising. This timeline tracks the lifespan of a consumable product. DSP forecasts when a customer is about to run out and serves an ad precisely 3 days before they would think to search for a replacement. This predictive model generates a higher conversion lift than standard PPC because it calculates real-time purchasing odds instead of waiting for a search query. Through MCP servers, sellers bypass the dashboard entirely. Using natural language AI prompts, you can execute bulk optimizations, like pausing unprofitable campaigns, in a single sentence. Predictive AI has become a structural necessity. It allows elite brands to maneuver their capital at speeds a human operator cannot match. In an optimized account, the leaks are plugged and the wasted capital is redeployed. The result is a lower overall ACOS and more funding for actual growth. These strategies align with Amazon's broader move toward intent-based AI agents like Rufus and Cosmo, which prioritize context over simple keyword matching. The barrier to using these elite tactics has dropped. What once required custom development now only requires a conversation with AI-driven integrations. Future market dominance belongs to the sellers who stop using massive budgets to cover up account inefficiencies. Success now depends on using behavioral data to calculate the exact probability of a profit.